History will judge you. Senator Ndume orders criticize Akpabio over hastily passage of bills. Senator Ali Ndume and others had criticized Senate President Godswill Akpabio for passing certain bills without properly informing members. In a video from Thursday sitting, Senator representing Borno State District Ali Ndume, APC, lamented the rate at which the Senate President passes bill without formal reading and members' contribution. You are just passing bills without proper notification, including money bills. You just pass bills within 2 hours without anyone's contribution. This is not good for Nigerians, he said. Also speaking, says Senator Ugushin Onowa, PDP Nasarawa State, described the hasty passage of bill as sensitive bills. He said, "Sir, you are on this seat today. History is going to judge you. That things like this are not good for the country." Akpabio, in his response, said, "If the bills we are passing," he now put it "we." Get the word now. Akpabio, look at the Akpabio reply. Akpabio replies, said, "If the bills we are passing are good for the country, history will judge me right. I don't think we would come here to pass a bill that is not good for the interest of Nigerians." Wow. As in Nigeria, to be honest with you, in this kind of setting, it's expected. I'm not surprised that Godswill Akpabio is doing what he's doing today. I am not. They say he that comes to the equity must come with his hand clean. But this man, Godswill Akpabio, to be honest with you, his hand is not clean. How did he get to Senate for the first instance? A man who contested this presidential primary, lost, went back to claim the senatorial seat. How did it happen? How did it happen? I remember when they were doing the senatorial validatory program, Rogers Okorocha asked Ahmed Lawan one question, that you contested the presidential primary and you lost. How did you get yourself into the Senate? Please, you will have to lecture me. Rogers Okorocha was one of those people who contest for those primaries. But he's not in the Senate today. But here is Akpabio and Ahmed Lawan. So what do you expect from a man like this? Don't forget that of recent, it was in news that Akpabio was going to be impeached. To be honest with you, he will do whatever he needs to do to get the backing of Mr. President. And even if it means to pass bills without reading it on the floor, he will do it to just get his backing. So, and he's in power. He's the president. And trust us, the kind of country we are. As long as you're on that seat, you will do things and say, what can they do? And that is what is happening now. Ali Ndume was one of those people who campaigned, who fought for, Akpabio to become the Senate president. So when Ali Ndume is telling him that, come, what you are doing is wrong, the man knows what he's saying. But at first instance, how did Akpabio even get to Senate president? After all the wudu that they did. See, as a senator, these are people that are supposed to be the voice of their people who are supposed to represent their own constituency. But unfortunately, what do we see? We see men who are representing themselves, their pocket, and their family, and not to the people, and not Nigerians. That is why you can see this kind of things, that a bill is being passed under 2 hours. You do not read the bill on the floor. There's no proper notification to the members concerning any bill. You just come to the Senate, and before you know what is happening, those that succumb say yes, and those that do not say no. Before you know what's happening, say the yes have it. And that's what is just happening. And now when he was accused that history will judge him, because he's sitting, you are on this seat today. Tomorrow you will not be there, but history will judge you for what you are doing. And he said, if what we are passing is for the interest of Nigeria, history will judge me right. Well, this is where we find ourselves. There is no way illegality can become legal because you are in power. And when you get it in fraudulent way, you must maintain it in fraudulent way. I'm sorry to say this. Peter Obi made a statement that if you are going to be called His Excellency, the process which will bring you to office must be excellent. And anything that is void of that you will get the result. Because men and women who has fought for you, who has made you to be in where you are, in this fraudulent way, who participated, you have to compensate them, you have to pat their back, you have to do things for them. And that's exactly what we are seeing today in our nation. There's no two ways about it. That is exactly what we are seeing today. How can a Senate president come out to pass, how can they be passing bill without prior notification to the members and without reading it on the floor? So what are you passing? What are you passing? If you are passing a bill and you did not notify the members, you did not read it on the floor, and the numbers of people who are required as the senators are not on seat, you just come up and the few people that are there, you pass a bill. This is not good for our country. You might be there today, tomorrow you will not be there. Like Ali Ndume said, history will judge. The story will be there. How things happened when you were the Senate and when you were the Senate president. That is just it. That is just it. He said this is just coming 3 weeks after rumors of impeachment process against Akpabio was denied by the Senate. Report gathered that Senate Ali Ndume in June 2023 led campaign to make Akpabio Senate president. Wow. Say you are ambushing Senate to pass sensitive money bill in a hurry without adequate information. History will judge you. You are ambushing Senate to pass sensitive money bill in a hurry without adequate information. History will judge you. Well, let's cross our finger and watch and see how this plays out. Please, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to our channel.